After I finished modding my other Skeletool in order to have Victorinox scissors, video is linked as well, I wondered how can I store on board the extra long bit from the Mat multi-tool. Specifically the Phillips 2 and flathead combo one. Why, I hear you ask? Well, as you can see, this special bit fits perfectly the Skeletool even when closed. This personally means an even more comfortable position when used as a screwdriver and even a better reach in tighter spaces. Unfortunately, these are specific to the Mat since they have their own storage built in the frame. We also know that the Skeletool offers onboard storage, but for the standard sized one. So after some head scratching, let's grab the famous cheese board and get modding. I highly recommend the Dremel since it's faster. Basically, all we have to do is cut to size the inner aluminium liner to accept the bit. Simple enough in principle, but there are always some challenges with any project. First step is to remove the Torx T8 bolt that holds the bucket clip. Then I discovered that there is a bolt inside the bolt system, and the only way you'll get this open is with the help of very strong and secure pliers. Man, I tell you, these Cobras are worth their weight in gold. I mean, just look at how thin the rim is of the bolt, since that's all you get to grab. Finally it's off, and luckily we don't need to touch the lower rivet since everything just slides off out of the way. Start marking the excess material and it's cutting time. Took me like half an hour since you need to make frequent breaks to cool down the liner. The pivot side is a bit easier since you have better access. Also, I would recommend you start from the back side because this will give you a cleaner cut on the front. Luckily, even bigger mistakes will not show since the liner gets covered anyway with the metal frame. The last key detail I would recommend is that you make a groove right down the middle that will give you the last few millimeters of space required, and also as an added bonus it will secure the bit even better since the flat hand will slot right into it. As for our next challenge, you will need 5 hands to reinsert the pivot back since you need to overcome the back springs. The Knipex Cobra plier saves the day again since I use them to push down on the back springs. Don't forget to add some Loctite on the bolts, some lube on the moving parts, and we're basically done. Again, I can't believe that this actually worked given the tight packaging obstacles. Tension is perfect and that bit has nowhere to go by itself. There is only one sharp corner on the flathead since it sticks out a bit, but it will not interfere in normal usage. As for the Phillips side, as you can see, not even when the pliers are deployed has any interference whatsoever. And if you saw the scissors mod video, I only added a magnet inside the frame to mimic a detent, which means that this now is called the Skeletool S+. Thank you for watching, and what mods does your multi-tool have?